seem to be wondering how it is possible to win in 2024 if they didn't win in previous years. Well, that is where the concept of restarting and reinventing comes into play. The question on my mind for the longest time was how to reinvent myself. If you're at the crossroads of these thoughts, that's a very good thing for you because it simply means that you are interested in changing things. It means that you are ready to improve your life and change things for the better. It means that you are in the spot where the first motivation that you need to commence your journey towards winning in 2024. You know, well, this is your winning partner for me. I'm a serial entrepreneur, a development enthusiast. I am a project manager, a mother to thriving teenagers. And like I always say, I have embarked on several projects and businesses in the past 15 years. I screwed up a couple of them and had the privilege and the courage, to pick up myself and try again. And one thing is that every single time that I've tried again, I have won. I am a change enthusiast, and I have learned a lot of lessons that have helped me to win, in every area of my life. And on this channel, Win with Fumi, I'll be sharing everything I know about excelling. I'll be sharing also proven tips that not just me, but other people who are thriving in their various endeavors in life have adopted and are able to win with it. In today's video, you and I will explore the need to restart and how to reinvent. Our journey to winning in 2024 is filled with lots of steps, and we will explore these steps together. So many of us have found ourselves in survival mode. You're just trying to push through the day. You're just trying to survive each day. You seem to be drowning in the need to just survive. There is no motivation to do better. Well, these are signs of guilt. You are drowning in the guilt of the mistakes that you have made in the past. From financial mistakes, it may be involving yourself in wrong investment choices, or it may just be a decision that got you entangled in wrong relationships with people who did not treat you right, or who have, brought you to this state of feeling what you're currently feeling. Well, it is easy to drown ourselves in the guilt of everything that has gone wrong in our lives. But on this part of reinvention, the first thing I would ask of you is to free yourself of every guilt that you feel. You'll be surprised at the amount of things that make people feel guilty. I mean, there was a time I was feeling guilty. I felt a lot of guilt for gaining weight. After 2 kids, I am feeling guilty for gaining weight. I can't even talk enough about how guilty I felt when my clothing business failed, sometimes around 2013, 14, 15. I ascribed the failings of that particular business to my financial recklessness. But when I let go of the guilt, I was able to see clearly. I was able to evaluate, and that was when I realized that there was no way that business could continue to thrive if I didn't increase my capital based on the external forces at that particular period. There was a rapid increase in my trading currencies. The naira had dropped from 160 to a dollar to 210 naira to a dollar within one trading cycle. Within a few weeks, less than 2-3 months of going on a particular trip, coming back, selling off those goods, the money I needed had increased by almost 70%. The amount of time I spent wallowing in guilt could have been put into more proactive use to save that business. You see something about guilt? It does not add any value to you. It just takes away from you and it adds pain to you. And that's why I'm asking you today to free yourself first of every guilt. What has happened has happened. Instead, focus on the lessons from that feelings. Why did it fail? Who did it have something to do with me? Were they external forces? These are the questions to focus on. To reinvent, you must realize that you already exist. You're not creating an entirely new person, but you are creating a better version of you. So what has happened in the past has happened. So what you need to do is to bring to bear the good experiences and of course the bad ones that you've acquired in the previous or even in this current version of you. There is a whole incredibly awesome version of you that you now need to create. And it's time to get to work. You will feel the excitement in me. It literally is time to get to work, to start creating this new you. Now, when you have successfully freed yourself of the guilt, the next thing you want to do is to have a picture of the new you. You know, it could be the new business you want to start, the new relationship that you want to get into, the new place you want to be, the new community that you want to create around yourself. You know how it is with building a house. You can't build a house without first drawing out the plan. You have to draw the plan, evaluate the plan to be sure that every pillar is where it is supposed to be. Then you evaluate, after evaluating down to the minutest details. That is when you will know what materials that you need to build the house, the amount of iron, the pillars, the bricks, slates, whatever it is. That's when you know how much of these materials you need. And invariably, when you know how much materials you need to build that house, then you will know how much the costs or how much money, what it will cost you to get the materials you need to build this house. So, this analogy applies to us here. To win in 2024, first, drop that baggage of guilt from the previous years. Come clean with a fresh mind. Then, create. It's when you have that fresh mind that you can now sit down and create this new version for you. The version you want to see. You need to now create it with an open mind, a happy mind. Create the best, the most beautiful picture of that relationship you want to be in, the man, the woman you want to be with. What are the criteria you want to see in them? Create that vision. Then count the costs. Because now you know what you want. You know exactly what it will cost you to get what you want. I didn't plan to make this video too long, so I hope you stick around while we continue to explore the steps, the things we need to do to navigate our way towards our winning this year. And I'm hopeful that our wins will come early. We will not have to wait till the end of the year. We just have to get to work. So if you haven't done that already, please subscribe to my channel. Also share with the rest of your networks so we can have more people on the winning side with us. I am also on other social media platforms. TikTok as Win with Fumi, and on Instagram I am there as Fumi Ajari. I will link handles to my other social media channels somewhere down here. Until I see you in my next video, please don't forget to thrive. Keep winning.